So excited to tell you about our Kathryn Tucker Windham Museum. We're so honored that Miss Windham spent her early years here in Thomasville, Alabama. And we're so pleased that Alabama Southern Community College has had the opportunity to display and tell her story, her beginnings, her childhood, up through her adulthood. Miss Windham began her storytelling by listening to her father, who was a local banker here in Thomasville, Alabama. She was very exposed. Her parents traveled quite a bit. Her father traveled a lot and brought back stories to Miss Windham here to Thomasville. On to write for the local paper in Montgomery, and then later in Birmingham. And so she's known as a journalist, as a storyteller, and as a writer. And let us not forget, as a photographer. In this room, you're going to find that we move into the ghost stories. We have several panels that showcase her ghost stories. We also have here in this room a statue that was created by Charlie Lucas, who is a local artist here who resides currently in Selma, Alabama. He and Miss Windham, they have a very special relationship. And you would almost think that they were destined to live near each other. Here we have a collection of Miss Windham's stories, her very beginning works. We also have audio of her stories, and we have some video. Our next room is the Windham Room. In the Windham Room, you're going to find several panels that display pages from her book called Encounters. She is known as a photographer. This room basically showcases her as a photographer and journalist. The cameras that you see displaced on the wall are her original cameras that she provided to us. So we wanted to bring a little of the outdoors into the museum by providing rocking chairs. If our visitors would like to just sit down, read a story, or listen to one of Miss Windham's stories, that they could actually sit down in a rocking chair and get that front porch experience. We want to make it down home. We are down home folks here in Thomasville and at the museum, and we want people to feel like they're coming home. Come sit on the front porch, sit down in one of our rocking chairs, read a ghost story, or read one of her stories, or just listen to her voice, which is nothing like hearing her tell that story, and you're there with her.